Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about Zion Williamson and Ja Morant and how Zion might not be the best player coming out of the draft. He might be a bust, he might not, but I think Ja Morant will be the best player coming out of the 2019 NBA draft. But before we get into this, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, like the video, and comment down below if you think Zion or Ja Morant is going to be the better NBA player. Yeah, Zion had his debut last night. I don't know if this is coming out the day after he got his debut or the 2 days after. Yeah, for me, he got his debut last night. He did pretty good, not going to lie. He had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, went 8 for 11 from the field, 2 for 4 from free throw. Really iffy, really worries me. And he did go 4 for 4 from 3, so props to him, but that is definitely going to be something that we'll be talking about, his three-point shot. But he only played 18 minutes, which I know those are incredible stats to be playing with for only 18 minutes. He has 43.6 points per 36, which of course isn't actually right since he has been playing one game. Technically it's right. It's not going to stay like that. But I mean, pretty cool numbers to have right now. But he's had a lot of injuries. And people really are hopping on Zion train after this game. A lot of people are. But he's had so many injuries in the past 8, 9 months, about 10 months, maybe a full year. He's had, in college with Duke, he had that broken Paul George shoe where he got a grade 1 knee sprain. He was held out of the regular season, 6 games, and it might have caused some performance issues in the tournament because Duke, of course, lost to Michigan State in the Elite Eight. And then he had a torn meniscus just a tiny bit ago, a few months in the preseason. It was really scary. He had to relearn how to walk and run again. And that's going to change you. So you have to relearn how to walk and run again. That is really tough. So relearning how to walk, I cannot believe, that would be so hard. I don't think you can be the same player after that. Now, he might be wrong. He's still pretty young. He has played a single game in the NBA. He's a rookie. But doing that, and he's just had a couple of injuries already throughout his career. And Ja Morant hasn't had a ton. He didn't have any last year with Murray State, at least any major ones. He hasn't had any with the Grizzlies, any major ones. But Zion, it's just so hard for all of his weight. He's a ton of muscle, but it's going to be so hard for his knees to maintain all of that weight, to keep running all that way, especially since he's going to be dunking a lot. And just to keep playing through that is tough. I just read this article about how Ish Smith, Wizards point guard, he stopped dunking because he knew what it could do to you and he wanted his career to last longer. And he's a point guard. He's definitely not heavy. But for Zion Williamson, 285 pounds, he's just so heavy. It's going to be pretty rough for him to just be carrying all that weight. But let's compare Zion and Ja Morant's stats. Though Ja Morant has played 38 games and Zion has played a single game. So Ja Morant, he has been averaging 17.9 points, 7 assists, 3.5 rebounds. Those stats are pretty much identical, almost exactly the same as Zion's stats. Zion is right now averaging 22 points, so about 4 more points, but 7 rebounds, 3 assists. So if you flip the assists and rebounds, then yeah, they pretty much look identical except for the points. Only a few point difference. But that's in one game for Zion, and Ja Morant has been averaging that throughout 38 games. I just think Ja Morant's are more impressive stats. He has 7 assists, which is pretty hard to get. And he's been doing it without a Drew Holiday, without a Brandon Ingram, or Alonzo Ball. Of course, Alonzo Ball isn't that great. But you get the point. He hasn't been doing it with veterans, except for, I guess, Jonas Valanciunas. But he's only 27. It seems like he's been in the league forever, but he's only 27. But yeah, Ja Morant's stats, I think they're just better because Zion, he came in fresh. Just came in extremely healthy, hasn't had any wear and tear this season. When the Spurs, who they've played half a season already, over half a season. So Zion is going to be more refreshed than them. Let's check out their numbers for college. So Ja Morant's first year of college, I'm going to compare Ja Morant's second and last year of college to Zion's first. So, Ja Morant's first year of college, 12.7 points, 6.5 rebounds, 6.3 assists, almost 46% from the field, almost 31% from three-point, and a little bit over 80% from the free throw line. So that is pretty good, and they made the NCAA tournament. Murray State, remember, they're not going to get in as a not division winner, so they basically had to win their division. So that's pretty good, but he wasn't a big prospect that first year. Second year, a few scouts had him on their mind, but he showed out. But I'm going to compare Ja Morant and Zion's stats in college. Now remember, Zion did play tougher competition since he was in the ACC. And, I mean, the ACC is way better than Murray State's competition. I know they played Belmont. I forgot the conference that they were in, but I know they played Belmont, which they did have Dylan Windler. He is pretty good. But the competition he played wasn't that good. But Zion also did have better teammates to help draw pressure away when Ja Morant, he was a one-man show there. There was really no one else. It was Ja Morant. It was basically the Murray State Ja Morant, as he was the entire team. But Ja Morant had 24.5 points. Zion had 22.6. Ja Morant had 5.7 rebounds. Zion had an impressive 8.9 rebounds, so almost 9 rebounds. Ja Morant had 10 assists. That is incredible, especially in college. Only 40-minute games. And Zion only had 2.1 assists, so he really couldn't pass the ball at all. Definitely one of his weak points. But Ja Morant had .499, so basically 50% from the field, over 36% from three, and over 81% from the line. In college, that is a tremendous mark from behind the line. That is just crazy. Over 81% from the line. You're going to get a lot of baskets like that, especially since Ja Morant, he's going to get fouled a lot. I mean, that's one of the only ways to stop him. But Zion, 68% from the field. That's incredible, but you do have to remember he took a lot of those shots around the rim, and he did have more open space than Ja Morant because of his teammates. Less than 34% from three-point. So I said that I was going to talk about this. People that are saying, oh, he went 4 from 3. Yes, but it's 4 shots. You can't base a player's career three-point shooting on 4 shots in a game where he was fully refreshed, the team that he was playing had already gone through over half a season. He was left wide open for threes because they thought he couldn't shoot. And you really can't base a player's career three-point shooting off of that. I do think he might be a better three-point shooter than we thought, but his form is not that good. And they've really left him open. It's basically like practice threes. There was more pressure than practice threes, but he was left open. And then he shot 64% from the free throw, which he shot 2 for 4 from free throw, which I'm not going to go back on the thing that I said. 4 shots cannot determine a player's free throw shooting or a player's field goal shooting or a player's three-point shooting. But, I mean, this is just continuing what happened in college. Like, he was not a good three-point shooter in college or free throw shooter. He showed that he wasn't a good free throw shooter in the NBA also. Now, he might be an average free throw shooter, but when you're going to get to the line a lot, he's definitely going to get to the line a ton. He's got to be able to shoot from the line. It's one of Giannis's biggest weaknesses. And if Zion turns into the monster that we all hope he does, then that could be his biggest weakness. And in the second year, Ja Morant made the round of 32. And as a tiny school, Murray State, that is incredible. The fans love him. Murray State loves him. Yeah, that's just incredible to make the round of 32. I thought that they were going to round of 62. I thought that they were going to Sweet 16. But they barely lost in the round of 32. But great accomplishment. And Duke did not live up to the hype that we all thought they would. Making the Elite Eight, losing in the final seconds to Michigan State. And that was Zion's college career. I mean, he really only had to play 1 year. He didn't really have to play other years. So, yeah, that was Zion's career, basically, in college. But that is why I think Ja Morant is going to be better than Zion. He's a more well-rounded player. And I think Zion has a definite potential of getting injured. That ending his career. But, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, like the video, and comment down below if you think Zion Williamson is going to be the best 2019 NBA draft. Ja Morant, maybe someone else, RJ Barrett, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, Darius Garland, I don't know. Taco Fall, Taco Fall basically is. But to be real, comment who you think is going to be the best player in the 2019 NBA draft. And yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching, and peace.